love and lust on the internet has come a long way, as evidenced by this video from 1997.
Now let's see if we can find someone interested in having a little cyber sex. I'm going to put, I'm very horny, and I'm looking for some good cyber sex. Are you interested?
Yes! That was his response, by the way. That is actually from the Found Footage Fest.
For everyone wondering at home, the next step is that you masturbate.
Oh, yes, she was talking about the masters of one-handed typing. It's great. I feel like it's too good to be real, but oh, damn, is it good. So go look that up. But in today's world, we're not exactly cybering like that anymore, or people on the web are not connecting in that way. We have much classier places like OkCupid, which recently admitted that they set up bad dates as an experiment. So what they had done was tell people that had a 90% compatibility match with whatever parameters they're using for that they actually had only a 30% match. And then they told people who had about a 30% match, they had 90%. And what they found was that when they told people they were better matches for each other, that increased the likelihood that they would talk to each other or engage in conversation, sort of proving the point of the myth of compatibility. If someone tells you you're compatible with someone, apparently you will believe it.
Especially if they tell you science has shown.
Science has shown.
Our
definition of science has shown.
Our math has shown you two should talk. It's actually.
And then you masturbate.
Right, right.
Thanks, Tim.
Because that's part of the introduction process now. I don't know if you're aware of this, but this is the new
I don't
introduction
have an
process.
OkCupid, but John Idarola does. Anyway.
Ladies.
This reminds me actually of a movie, Timer, with Emma Caulfield, where the idea is that people would actually get almost like an app on their wrist that would tell you you have 7 days or 12 months and 3 days, whatever, until you meet your soulmate. And when the two of you finally meet, they both ding, and you know that this is your soulmate.
I feel like I would rebel against that.
Well, see, and that's the question. They'll talk about these statistics that people are getting divorced less and all this jazz, but they bring up, is that a self-fulfilling prophecy? Are you working harder for your relationship because a computer told you?
So the idea of fate versus self-determination.
Right.
I'm not a fan of fate personally, but some people are, according to OkCupid. Also, it's a little weird that OkCupid was experimenting on its clientele.
That's bizarre, and although I don't use any dating sites, I totally understand the rage of that, because you're paying for a service.
I paid for something that I promised for if I'm on this.
Yeah, exactly. And someone, I'm just imagining someone behind the server going like, dance, puppets, dance! Just doing this.
You will bone!
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe,
that's a t-shirt.
Maybe sometimes people need to have interaction with people that aren't 90% match with them to learn a little bit about themselves and to learn a little bit about the dating.
But I trust that to a friend to make the determination, not some stranger on a computer that I'm paying.
I don't even trust
and
my
all
friends.
It takes is one unlikely match and happiness for it to all be worthwhile.
So this is all good?
Yeah, I say, you know, you're on a dating site, you trust them to match you up with people, let them do their thing.
I mean, in all honesty, it's again, I understand the rage, but personally, my idea is the science of their compatibility is questionable anyway.
When you say science, I feel like there should be sarcastic quotation marks.
Yeah, well, I mean, that is my point. What algorithm can you do that somehow
it's all, like,
magically
self-identified too? And
exactly.
It's just like,
exactly, and like with job interviews, we're all kind of putting the best face on our profile anyway. So it's already a flawed process. It's already, results are going to be skewed one way or another. This is sort of part of that crap game, but at least they're being honest about it now.
I guess the lesson here is love sucks and it's difficult to achieve. And maybe OkCupid isn't right for you. Or maybe it's super right for you. There are no lessons, I guess. No right, no wrong.
You don't always need a moral.
Love.
You don't always need a moral.
Sure. No moral to this story. Shit happens. Let us know what you think below in the comments, and please subscribe.
And then masturbate.
And then masturbate. Do what you want. I don't care.
No judgment.